Okay, so a lot of people have been talking to me about my opinions on the Apple iPhone 8 Plus before its release and after its release. I've done some explaining in the comments about my philosophy of how I review things, and I thought maybe I should go ahead and make a video to talk about some of the reasons why I review tech and some of the things I think are important about reviewing tech, particularly here on YouTube. Here's the thing about Apple. Okay, let's get this out of the way. I've been an Apple user since about 1992, and there's always been a lot that I liked about the company. I've been through the lean times and I've been back in the good times, and there's a lot about Apple that I like, a lot about Apple that really ticks me off. So if you think I'm an Apple hater, I'm not. But I do get really frustrated with them, especially in the Tim Cook era. I don't like their direction, and I haven't liked it for a long time. But that said, they do make solid products most of the time. And like I said, I've been an Apple customer for a long time. When the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus were announced, I thought they were like a weak half measure of a product that was just kind of hedging its bets against the iPhone 10 doing well, and Apple should have just put all their eggs in that one basket, had the courage of their convictions, and dumped their energy into the design of that phone. In fact, I kind of still feel that way, even though the 8 Plus is such a great phone. Maybe if they'd had all the resources going toward the 10, we wouldn't have stuff like the notch. When the 8 and 8 Plus were released, I decided to get the Plus and try it out. And I was really surprised by the quality and the improvements over the 7 and the 6. That led me to change my mind about that product and make a video that offered a viewpoint seemingly counter to my previous position and praising the iPhone 8 Plus. But that's the thing. My opinion about that product changed. And while it might seem like I'm waffling, I'm not. I changed my mind. And I think there's a lot of people out there who review stuff who either wouldn't offer so strong an opinion to begin with, and then they would have some wiggle room. I don't believe in wiggle room. That's part of the reason why I named the channel what I named it, and I do what I do here. I don't necessarily approach reviewing and opining on products like other reviewers. I am not trying to provide unbiased opinions on the products I review. And I'm certainly not getting paid to do it by any big company. I barely make any money on YouTube at all. And you can go to Social Blade and check that out. I think many of the big tech YouTubers often offer no real opinions about their products they review. They have like a lot of flashy, super expensive camera stuff going on, and they make some decent money, but their reviews are often nothing more than like running through a spec sheet with pretty slider shots, and many of them have become kind of like the old media that YouTube replaced. They're basically making advertisements for the products that they review. I worked in advertising for a long time. Marketing, publishing, it was a different time in my life. I hated it. And I hate seeing YouTubers become nothing more than pitch men and women for brands as they begin to have more and more success. I hate seeing this video was brought to you by the folks over at dbrand. And the only reason that you're talking about dbrand is because they bought the phones that you're reviewing. Okay? To me, this is not journalism. Maybe you're not trying to be journalists, but it doesn't work that way. YouTube is a new media. The barrier between any individual and a potential person viewing is nothing. I can sit here in my basement and talk to you about what I think is right and wrong about this kind of stuff because I can do it. And YouTube offered me that platform. So when I see successful YouTubers basically becoming pitchmen, it really, really frustrates me. What's the point of being part of this new media if you're just going to try and be like the old media? and you're gonna buy expensive cameras, and you're gonna do sexy product shots and all that kind of stuff, and you're gonna make ads for every company's phone. Talk about the phone, like it, don't like it. Talk about the product, like it, don't like it. Say why. I might not always keep the same position on a product or on a company. Opinions can change, and if mine does, I'm going to say so. And if that makes me seem like I don't take a firm stand or I waffle or whatever, it's kind of the opposite. I refuse to be a pitch man or a hatchet man or whatever kind of man. That's part of why I called the channel Painfully Honest Tech. There's some kind of method and principle behind what I'm doing. I want to be painfully honest in a way that wouldn't have existed before YouTube. I never thought anybody would watch any of this stuff, so I just said what I felt like saying. I'm trying to continue to do the same the more I do it. A lot of times people disagree with me. If you look at some of my more popular videos, you'll see that the like-dislike ratio is kind of not even 50-50 sometimes. The stuff that I say is not popular, often, but I'm still gonna say it. That's my thoughts about why I review things the way I review things and what I think review should be all about on YouTube. Feel free to comment down below. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Till the next time, I'm out.